Preston had a nightmare, as if something had crashed through the spaceship. He wakes up with no memory whatsoever. This is classic dormancy. The spaceship AI is coming. You were frozen in hibernation pod for 3 months. You woke up from the hibernation pod at 5 this morning. You go to check the ship for malfunctions in a few hours. In a few hours, you report that the ship is not malfunctioning at all. Then fall asleep on your stomach. And now, true or false? Preston wants to stand up, but dizzy. This is also a manifestation of dormancy. The hungry AI suggests eating quickly. Preston cares deeply about his colleagues. Ask them how they are dormant first. AI answers are healthy. He can eat with confidence. Messy table. There is only a little bit to eat. Let him eat again. Never mind how hard shit is to swallow. What's so hard to swallow a chocolate bar? Preston takes one bite. I didn't expect to turn the river upside down for you. A strange thing flashed across the dining table in front of him. What is this? Love makes him feel at ease to change the volume. Hungry to eat Preston is a little confused. How do I know what I saw? I'm sure it's a hallucination. Alarm came from the bomb chamber behind. It seems that there is a malfunction inside. Or urge him not to run. Eat fast, but what? He has noticed that there are parts floating in the blast chamber. Awaken vague memories. By the way, he has been to Kiza warehouse before. Something crashed into the warehouse wall and fell in. This is some kind of raptor egg thing. Eggshell opening, tentacles, rabbit face. And he doesn't remember. Come on, but my stomach feels weird. Take off your clothes. What kind of monster is this? Hey, keep talking. But it became a monster accent. And the sound is no longer coming from the computer. It comes out of my head. It seems that this is not the real AI talking. It was the monster that made Preston hallucinate. I mistakenly thought it was AI talking. The monster still persuaded him to eat quickly. He's got nothing to do anyway. The spacecraft is sailing towards Earth, running out of food. But that's okay. There are plenty of crew corpses to eat. He has eaten a lot of corpses. The chocolate bar just now was actually 2. He shares his body with the monster. Monsters never get enough to eat. He's been hungry. Preston can't help but feel sick. Started the ship self-destruct procedure. Blame me. Verbal advice not to commit suicide. Persuasion is ineffective. I reached out my tentacles and poked my eyes blind. Preston Mo out Ross Road Screw. Very humorous. The surface of this sentence is to get out, but screw also means screwing screws. So the pun is screw. Preston touches and presses the red button for him. Destiny is broken. I don't want to bring the disaster back to Earth. Human courage is forever engraved in the starry sky. Down. Hi everyone, I'm a science fiction fan boomer. This was called the Mayflower. It's the British ship that colonized America in history. But what deviated from colonization was the monster, and it didn't work. The next short film is called Affair. A small shuttle landed in Proxima New Land. Pilot Chris escaped safely. Tell him the shuttle has landed early. This is the high EQ statement of crash. To more pieces of good news. There is no sign of active life on this planet, but the air is breathable. He recorded a distress message and asked the AI to send it, but I can't send it now. We must wait for the next round of communication satellites. Chris has no upper protagonist, so caring for colleagues. I just remembered when I was idle. It has to be a partner. It's too much. He closed the door and ran. Really touching. Better partner than 0 star coin. He takes 2 steps. Hear your partner speak. Circle back again. Partners hope to either save themselves or kill yourself, but he can't do either. By the way, how did this dude get parasitized by monsters? Hey, didn't you say there were no active signs of life on the planet? Emotional is not wrong. It's not a planet listing, is it? Speaking partner has switched to monster personality. He claims to be an endangered species on this dying planet. Waited 1,000 years, finally waiting for the opportunity to colonize. He threatened Chris to bring him back to Earth. Otherwise, not only will the friend Chris doesn't see his wife or kids. As he spoke, he touched the computer, read the data, imitate the voices of wife and children. Chris is upset. In a fit of rage, he closed the door. It's avoidant personality. Improper closed personality. Although oxygen on this planet can breathe, but it seems to thin. Chris takes a few steps. Dizziness. Abnormal heartbeat. Although bringing back the helmet, still in a coma. That being said, but it did look like sleep. A few hours later, he woke me up abruptly. The partner is still parasitic. AI withdraws his flying shuttle. Oxygen is only 19%. 37% fuel left. Are in crisis. Chris came up with a plan. He rushes back to the shuttle. Manually release fuel and oxygen. Make up a flame afterwards. Let the party burn. The monster calls for help first with the voices of his wife, along with the children. 5 sheep is not death. It's the beginning. Chris is unwavering. After all, he is so emotionally stable. Once a stranger is upgraded to a friend, would be better than good friends. Once demoted to mature people, will be more ripe than ripe. Chris has a sore nose. What makes good partners become real-world friends? It's 19% oxygen, 37% fuel. Add a burner stick. The process is irreversible. So be it. He turns around and leaves. This time, a passing cargo ship receives a distress signal. Drop the atmosphere to save him. End of story. But there are Easter eggs. The passing cargo ship is communicating with Chris. Unexpectedly, the communication was disrupted. Screen's dead. The monster takes the microphone. Thanks to Chris for allowing himself to control the cargo ship. This ship is more suitable for sailing towards Earth. It turns out that when the monster dies, it is not incompetent. He could really become some kind of electronic life when he dies. Most or pure employees. It also adds a little twist to the story. Don't be in a hurry to leave. Let's take a look at the comments of several foreign netizens on the short film. Very funny. They know how to complain. The author responds in turn. Why does AI say there are no signs of life, but plants are everywhere? He meant life forms, not plant life. This is what the author actually said. It seems that he believes that inside the life form does not include plant life too. Why a $1,000 leather jacket? What about the peeping of the 1 yuan store? The author replied that there would have been a $1,000 voyeur. As a result, the courier was lost halfway through. Printing of a 1 yuan store in 3 places. It seems that the author made this short film. It's been through a lot of ups and downs. Why does the shuttle cut super big from the inside? It's super small from the outside. So these are really 2 sets of models. What about the internal perspective? It's a lot, and the outside view is in miniatures. Small because there is no money. The author's response. The side proves how accurate the netizens complain. I feel the explanation is average, but the last sentence is right. Making movies is hard. It's a lot of choices and compromises. Plus no money. Time is tight. That's even more loss. Friends who have relevant experience. You'd all know that. I personally feel this plot is still a bit tiled. Might as well refer to the same kind of Mayflower. You see him suspense first. Makes one wonder what happened when he got frustrated. Suspense again makes people wonder if AI is a liar. Was parasitized while solving suspense failures. In reverse, AI and food turned out to be illusions. However, if you force the hallucination, it will actually deduct points. But hallucinations by parasites make sense. In just a few minutes, a bondfold. The final impression presented is different. Alright, that's it for today's show. Welcome to Follow Kerr fans. See you next time.